Hello, everybody. This is Asher, and we are back with my voice cracking, apparently, with more Warsim, the Realm of Aslona. Hopefully, we'll be doing a bit of a longer stream today. We're not going to go through all 48 years, which I don't know if you can see the mouse cursor, but up here it says 48 years. You can actually look right here. I do not think you all can see the mouse cursor. All right. So, that's very exciting. The reason it's exciting is that if we just look in the bank, I did drop a bunch of money in the bank. The interest rate's really poor, so maybe we won't deal with that later. Oh, thanks, Barrick. That's we all have to go sometime, and one day I may be able to get a nice soprano voice to really just carry out my musical talents. So we're starting on day 5, and what we're planning here is essentially, well, I think probably the best way to do it is just to look at our diplomatic situation. The Bandit Hordes are right here. They're big. We're going to need to get bigger. They have 5 lands, and if I remember right, the way this works in Warsim is that those armies will be split up amongst their lands, so we want to try to get them down. We have a Goblin Kingdom that is very big, has 5 lands. Don't really want to deal with that very well. Another Goblin Kingdom that's not nearly as big and has 8 lands. We may actually want to start raiding them. But there are independent territories that we can go after here. We have the Rusian, who are probably going to take out first. They don't like us, and we already took one of their lands from before. If we look at their troop tree, their troops are pretty similar to ours. And their leader is good-looking King Zergror of the Dawn, who has pretty high skill and has a strange personality, but not strange enough to take over. I was looking at the Eor as well, the boulder building imp hater of the beastly giants. They may actually be dead by the time we get to them. The Goliath Vampire Society, on the other hand, they're not so terrible here. So usually how I like to do this, except for maybe the roving community of the roving fiends here. But what I generally like to do is to pick off the independent territories as best I can, at least the weaker ones. I don't usually go after the goblins, but I think this game I might. And then maybe turn to the bandits. Potentially, perhaps, but we'll get there when we get there. First things first, let's go exploring. We're still going to do some more exploring to the west. I may go in some other directions. We could just drop coins in the wishing well every turn to see what we can get, but we're gonna do the exploration thing. And we found a Gibbering Monk. All right. You come across a Gibbering Monk who sat on a carpet, uttering nonsense. There's a small blanket that contains various coins. Could steal his basket, kill him, or give him a coin. Thanks for the fart. Another coin. Wow. He does an impressive headstand. That's pretty good. He seems unreactive. And smiles. And runs away to the south to return a minute later from the north. What? Is he a demon? That's awesome. We're not gonna do that anymore. You wander across a patch of barren land. The land could be terraformed and made arable. Now, one of the things here is that this does cost money, and I don't know if it's technically worth it to do that, but it is lands we could use, and we have the excess money, so I don't have to worry about that very much. Here's Smallhaven. So, Smallhaven is nice. You come across a farming village. It's small and peaceful, and has a population of 237 peasants. None of the peasants will join me. Well, that's fine. Alright, so there's a few things we could do. We could try to take hostile action to take out Smallhaven. We could visit a laughing man here who could challenge the village champion, which seems cute. I think I'm going to start actually by speaking to the elder first. Let's tell me about it. Smallhaven is a close community of farmers. There isn't much of interest to do here, but those of us who wish no harm are always welcome. Ask about Denland. Denland is rumored to be the most peaceful place in the realm. There's a little bit of magical influence in the area, but that aside, there's very little going on here. So the Westlands are a home of the most civilized men in the realm. The Northerners are savages, the Southerners barbaric, and the Easterners are backwards because they're not West. The village champion. The current village champion is Unan of Smallhaven. Trade caravan. That's what I really want. So plus 10 relationships here. Pleased with trade, we have little to offer but our crops. That's fine. I'm not going to demand a yearly tribute from them. We have enough stuff here. Speak to a random villager. I hate how gossipy villagers are. Me too. The tavern here, we could drink a Local ale. We can speak to the bartender. Let's drink a local ale. That's nice. We are drunk level 1. That's good, I guess. Pay the 1 gold to Carlin the 1 eye, and he pours. The ale is this thick head on it, but once it settles, you find the drink fairly enjoyable. Turn to a local and grin and hails you down. I wish I could leave this village. Okay, so small tavern. It's almost the center of entertainment. Senators mounted behind the bar is a tavern's namesake, a giant minotaur head. To the left lies a room marked Carlin's Trophy Room, which has an entry fee. Well, let's look at the ox head first. You approach the ox head. The namesake of the tavern supposedly belonging to the minotaur was causing trouble in the west. Carlin slew it and brought it as proof. The local lord gave Carlin enough gold to open a tavern, which he did. For the ox head, that's fine. Let's speak to bartender here. Who are you? I'm Carlin, once adventurer, now tavern owner. It's an ever-changing life. The old thing, well, for the ox head, was not my finest moment. I had been part of a war band sent to capture Fort Gortha from the orcs, or Gorthmek. The plans were stupid and we were bound to lose, but nonetheless we fought and lost. I managed to break away, but it was penniless and traveling. I ended up here in the western lands and heard rumor of wild minotaur reaving the countryside and killing those who stood against him. The beast wasn't hard to find. I sliced his head off, and wouldn't it be fate? The damn thing's head fell to the floor and one of its teeth chipped off and hit me in the eye, blinding me. Still, after showing the local lord, I got a big bounty and decided to settle. Well, that's why you have Z's for nostrils, I guess. You know what? I just want to go to the trophy room at this point. We got money. You pay 10 coins. You enter the trophy room. Inside is filled with strange trinkets and curiosities. The Iron Bull Trophy. It's the Iron Bull, awarded for winning 5 fights in the brawl pit to the north. The head of Zelor. Zelor was a demon from the south who broke away from his horde and murdered an entire caravan of traders. Carlin and his band ambushed the demon. Most of them were killed and slew him. Carlin, being the one administrator of the death blow, kept the head. Kobold's teeth. These teeth, lovely that it's just teeth, were taken from the kobold mercenary and worked with Carlin. Carlin didn't trust him after catching the kobold stealing gold from their mercenary captain, so he kept it. Wildman's toe. Wow, an actual toe. Was taken from a wildman who overstepped his boundaries and didn't step much after that. And the chief's eye. This eye belonged to a goblin chief who kept raiding villages. Carlin was part of the warband sent to stop him, and Carlin himself skewered here, so that's an actual trophy room. Obviously, we have to play paper, rock, scissors. You approach paper, rock, scissors. Paper. We get paper. Paper. Get cut by scissors. Paper. We win. Scissors. We win. Scissors. We lose. All right, so it's not for money. It's just for fun. We can do that ourselves right now. Paper, rock, scissors, shoot. Okay. It's weird because I know what both hands going to do, so it doesn't work very well. I think this is fine. What's the laughing man got to say? Apparently a laugh. Lone man at the edge of the village who appears to be rather amused. Well, yes, Barrick, I agree. The laughter here, we need to turn that up on the sound here. So, the laughing man laughed. Who knew, right? A lone warrior approaches you, my lord. I have wandered long and hard. Wow. I am Galthak Finston. I will accept you as a champion. Your battle score kind of sucks, but that's okay. Yeah, I guess I don't know what he expected. Ooh, a magical fruit farm. That's actually a really nice find. So, we can buy the farm. We can actually buy the farm. I think I'm going to buy the farm. But let's buy, how many barrels would you like to buy? Let's buy 10. Because this fruit's really good. Let's go back here. Let's go visit the bank. Like if we're let's see here. I mean, I am a bird, just literally for those of you who missed the opening here. My name is literally the Quail. So if I see like a fruit farm or everything, I am just going to go ahead and say, let's withdraw 100,000. Hopefully not get raided by bandits. Explore the kingdom. Western lands. Magical fruit farm. We bought the whole farm! You now own this farm and can plant up to 1,000 trees here. Plant a new crop. We can auto sell stuff per barrel. How much do we have? We have more than probably I'll ever use here. Let's plant 10. All right. Okay, so we can plan a lot more. Interesting. All right. That was really nice, I guess. Now we have 32 people waiting in the throne room for us. I guess they can screw it for the time being, because we're going to the arena. Who's the Grand Champion today? We can bet on the Grand Champion fighting Stellaria, the Chosen One. He's currently won a single fight. We're going to bet on the Grand Champion here, and we're going to bet 500. Okay, so it screams the crowd. And Stellaria is about to get destroyed. Maybe not. Holy hell. Stellaria does... it's a pair of dazzlingly quick strikes on Calandus the Meadblood. Stellaris the Chosen gets a quick sharp blow. The Meadblood gets a fairly light blow on her, and... Well, I placed a good damn bet. Okay. So we got 1,000 gold. That's why we trust the champion. So that was good. Grand Champion statistics. That's really good strength. Grand Champion fight's already taken place. Okay, don't want to accidentally execute him there, but let's see. We can bet on another fight. No one seems to notice I haven't paid. Let's bet on a knight here. And let's bet 50. That's fine. So bloodthirsty crowd's there. Hopefully the knight wins. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, the knight gets an incredible hit on the bandit who knocks dead lifeless corpse sliding across the ground. This is a nice arena. Very good, wholesome family fun. We have tournaments here. We could arrange a tournament, arrange an 8-man tournament. Yeah. You pay the gold and the tournament is arranged. The horns of the arena sound eligible fighters and champions to gather prey to fight. So, would you like to bet on a champion? Yes. We're going to bet on the Grand Champion to win. And let's bet 3,000. Okay, so we're going to watch all the fights of this tournament. Because that's what we do on this stream. There are 3 fights left until we move into the next stage here. So Stellaria now has 332 HP. And Harok, whatever your name is, it doesn't matter because you're about to die. Yeah, swings and hits pretty hard. Gets a loud strike. And you're dead. Hooray! The crowd cheers for Stellaria, the Chosen One, as he leaves victorious. 2 fights left in this round. Alright, so we have Medwin Kazron gets 2 fast hits on Sir Bald Siege Herkelson. Where are these awesome names for me here? So, Bald Siege gets smacked again, and I think he's in trouble. And she parries. Oh my god. It's been so long since I played this. I'm not used to having all these extra voiceovers here. So that's like Medwin is just literally going to play for the crowd here. The crowd cheers. The mighty victor. Got 2 left here. There's only 1 more fight left after this. We'll move on to the next round. So what do you think? Lissaro or Old Calbert, the Oathkeeper? I think Old Calbert may have a surprise for us. Oh. Falls over on his own feet. That's probably not a good sign. Okay, but still gets a good hit. Old Calbert turns and grins at the crowd. Are you about to die? You're about to die. Lorenzo Ignoramus strikes the Oathkeeper twice. Like, there's literally... Overkill. Yeah, Old Calbert, I was wrong, but that's why I didn't bet on you. There we go. So, if you're busy grinning at the crowd instead of taking advantage of that, that's your own damn fault. Last fight. Sir Ledrin, son of Saren versus Volroth the Methodical III. This might be an evenly matched fight. I don't know. It seems like so far... they holds up a high blade in the air for the crowd, which is very nice. Does that mean Volroth's about to get destroyed here? Maybe. Wow. Okay, we do have an evenly matched fight. Gets a huge and fast hit on Sir Ledrin. Volroth parries. And... London Sir gets caught in a parry that quickly breaks. Okay, so that's 23 damage from a hit on the head. Oh boy. Sir Leonard, son of Saren, stabs deeply into Volrath the Methodical's body, leaving a huge gash. So, look at this! All these champions, all these good fighters are just going to get killed in the arena. This is you've lived your whole life, you've come all the way for this just to die. Hey, only one more fight until he moves to the next stage in the tournament. So, Stellaria versus Medwin. Come on, Stellaria. Stellaria flips his sword from one hand to the other for the crowd. And Stellaria blocks a swing. The crowd boo and shout. What? Medwin and Stellaria get caught in a parry that quickly breaks. Stellaria strikes Medwin twice as hard as possible. So, not one time, but 2 times here. Stellaria kicks Medwin on the back hard. That's a mighty ass kick for 38 damage. Medwin shouts, "I shall not be struck down so easily." Well, Stellaria tries to attack but misses. And you know what that's really funny is that Medwin was doing really good in that first fight. But it's apparently no match here because Medwin has not done any damage. Yeah, we're down to 33 health. Blocks hard. Stellaria grins. Ooh, Stellaria shows an... Oh, dodges a bottle thrown from the crowd. I'll get you! And slightly misses. Wow, okay, people really don't like Stellaria. Maybe I should have put more security in here to stop people from trying to interfere with the fight. Oh. Gets a punch in. Well, gets a... swings lightly and gets a good hit in. Can we just end this fight now so my star champion can actually win this? Please. There we go. Dead. An honorable fight with Stellaria versus Medwin and the crowd. So the crowd roars as Stellaria leaves victorious. So now it's time for Loasso versus Sir Ledrin. I'm pretty sure this has to be... Ooh, that's a weird HP difference here. I was going to say it's Lysaria, but maybe not. Okay, blocks and deflects. Well, that's not a good start. Sir Ledrin blocks and hits a strike on the back hard. We're pretty much, we know where this is going. We want to focus on the finals. Lysaria's in trouble.
Overkill!
There's our overkill. Gets an impressive strike. So, champion versus somebody else. We'll see how this goes. Okay, it's nice when we get like a nice squish from the start here, but we don't want Stellaria to die. Stellaria blocks a hit here and grins at Sir Ledrin. That's not what you want to do in this situation. Like, Stellaria was just beating the crap out of everybody else. Crowd begins to chant, "Kill Stellaria." That's not good. I wonder if I could interfere and be like, stop. Whoa. Stellaria, the Chosen One, swings swiftly and gets extremely sharp strike on Sir Ledrin, son of Saren. Yeah, these HP totals change around. I'm sure there's a method behind the madness. I don't have to understand it right now, though, because I'm a bird. And I'm just watching bloodshed. Crowd starts chanting Stellaria, the Chosen One. That's a really awkward chant. Y'all need to come up with something better here. So, minus 32 for Ledrin, son of Saren. Stellaria ducks a quick blow, and... like it's nothing, the crowd cheers. The crowd starts chanting for Cedrin. And there's another punch. This is a good final match. Okay, so stabs deeply in the chest. That's gotta like bother some endurance and stuff. Stellaria's Chosen One quickly blocks a hit. 40. Oh wow, we're getting a good stuff here. So Stellaria gets one huge and fast hit on Sir Ledrin. Stabs right through the head. Well, we have a winner. And the winner is me. Cutting through all those people just for one battle score. I love it. And we get even more money. So we bet 3,000 and we got quadruple our stuff here. So, champion roster. There are currently no champions or grand champions on the fight roster. Watch more fights and the list will fill up. I guess that's because they all killed each other. Alright. So, fun times. See, there's a lot you can do in the kingdom here. It's a kingdom simulator. You don't just have to sit and raid lands the whole time. Let's see who we have to hire here. We have We're going to hire all the peasants. At least for the time being, I am just going to bolster my soldiers here. So 60 available. And then we want to get as many knights as possible. That's actually a really good price for knights. 4 bandits. 12? No local bandits. And the goblin slaver's imprisoned, as it should be. Alright. And we could do some recruitment upgrades perhaps here. Bigger militia recruitment side, expanded quarters for 25k. We could try 3, just for some foreign mercenaries. Then add a sign because we need that. And then we'll do the extended quarters because that's okay, in small market favor. Good for us. So see, that's exactly why we turned our winnings in the arena into improvement in infrastructure in the kingdom. That's exactly how it's supposed to go, right? Fine, let's visit the throne room. This is the kind of thing I could hire a steward to do, and you can see it's interesting. We have red curtains and everything. We have a bunch of people here. We could upgrade the throne room for a few things. Build a trapdoor underneath your throne. Can drop people through it for 1,000. We can get even more visitors here if we want to. So look, you can now only send any visitor through a trapdoor. Alright, well, let's send in the next visitor. Alright, you're visited by a miner who says he's taken gold from people who he deems undeserving and has brought it for you. We can open the trapdoor. We'll accept his gift. Okay, well, public opinion doesn't like us. Well, we're a bird and we like shinies. Next visitor. You're visited by a buggling jester who says, hello, sorry, I'm really nervous. I thought I'd be a better person to tell my first joke. Listen to the joke. Dwarves are stupid. Trapdoor. The door's open. The man falls straight down, screaming all the way, till hitting the ground and splattering into bits. Well, hey, we didn't lose public opinion for it. Okay. A craftsman who enters the court with 5 young men asks you to hire them as soldiers and are fighting for the family and unchallenging. What do you say? 30 gold per head. That's good. That's a good price here. A farmer who wishes to complain my king. It has been said that you enlist bandits and criminals to fight by your side. I must advise against this. No. Nice. We need to give the criminals something to do, so what better thing to do than to die in foreign lands, I guess. That's certainly a strategy of other countries. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Just try to make a peaceful place where we don't fight? You're visited by a farmer who says, the dispute needs to be settled. My neighbors do not believe in washing, it seems. They are quite positively one of the worst-smelling folk in the land. They live like animals. I can smell them when I wake up. Oh, God, they need to wash themselves. Okay, next visitor. A northern bard who says one of your soldiers threatened to burn his village down. I'll pay you 8 gold. Thanks, Lucas the Quail. Okay, you're visited by a man who claims to be a representative of Harlaw Mining Company. He offers to sell you ownership of the mine for a reduced price. Well, I'd rather be leaving. Well, it's too bad that I do actually have the money. Oh, well. You know what? I guess what we need to do is apparently go to the bank and not be so stingy and just have more cash on hand. So we can withdraw all this money. It's not like we're going to be making interest now anyway. So, fun times. Let's look at kingdom upgrades real quick while we're here. Actually, you know what? Let's, if we go back here, look at the west. How much would it cost to buy this mine? 35,000? We know on the mine, but the peasants here work and earn you gold. Nice. So we have 73 small haven peasants. Okay, turn peasants into miners. Prospect for other caverns within the mine. Oh, interesting. 438 extra ore in it. So how many peasants can I turn into this? Let's do 250 right now, because I thought I had more peasants, but we don't. But that should be okay. So these are Dust March. I don't know if I could buy the theater as well. Alright, so I guess Throne Room? Next visitor. Guards bring forward a man who is accused of killing a guard. It wasn't me. Your guard informed you, well, I didn't see anything myself. Let's release him. The man leaves your throne room. Nobody says anything, so we don't know. You're visited by a local townsman who says he stole gold from a retired warrior and brought you half. To the dungeons. Wait, no, please. Well, I mean, you can't just steal gold and give it to me. You don't say that out loud. Okay, so Shady Man arrives. He wants you to call heads or tails. The coins flip. No, we've already won a coin flip to get this kingdom. We're not going to do it this time. Traveling Game Master invites you to play a popular tavern game called Sudden Death. Says the game costs 20 gold per play. He plays by Western rules. Let's double check Sudden Death, not Southern Death. That's different. Okay, first roll 9 dice. Whichever dice land on a 6 are removed from play. In each turn, the active player must get at least 1 6 to remain in the game. A player who does not lose. Player clears all the dice during the turn, he wins. I don't know what the specials are for Southern rules, but we'll play the game again. We played this one last time. Okay, so it's his turn. 9 dice remaining. We have a pretty good job here. 3 dice, that's good. 1 dice. 1 dice. There's a pretty good shot that we win outright here. Jerk! Oh man. Okay, we gotta get him again. Okay, so that's unlucky. That's pretty lucky. I think he has fixed dice. Because if he gets a 6 here... Oh, he didn't. Okay, well. Gambling's fun. How many more dice can we land? Oh, well, we did not get a 6 on a roll. One more time. Wow. Okay, well. Good job. Good. Don't want to play anymore. Bye-bye. Or you're visited by one of your soldiers who says word has reached him that his mother is sick and he cannot afford to care. Oh, gosh. Give him a 200 gold. And we get 3 public opinion. That's nice. We're up to 40 public opinion now. Just 40 more than I deserve. You're visited by a wood gatherer who claims one of your soldiers chopped down his apple tree and made off with the contents. And spend money there. You're visited by a small goblin that identifies himself as PP. I'm sure that's what he said. Then proceeds to urinate all over your courtroom floor with a grin on his face. Trapdoor. Well, at least he didn't pee in the trapdoor area. You're visited by a mud-covered herbalist who's brought you a solid gold piece of cake, which he found in a bird's nest. Well, there we go. Visited by a clearly drunk townsperson who has to join your army. His farmland was ruined by goblins. Thank you. And you're visited by a short peasant man who has won heaps of gold betting on a recent fight in arena, but has brought you to the betterment of the realm. Thanks. I don't need the money, but I'm certainly going to take the money. Visited by a befouled hunter who claims one of your soldiers betted his daughter. He's furious and asks for reparations. There's your money. You're visited by a cloaked figure who seems to have appeared before you unnoticed by your guards. He identifies himself as a member of the Shadow Assassins and offers his services for a price. So tell me. He speaks the name of the king of the rule, and they will be dead tomorrow. So, I don't know if I want to assassinate any of these people. Like, we're going to take out the Rougean ourselves. Maybe the Goliath vampires, but if word comes back to me that I did it, a little awkward. Oh well. I mean, Prince Talon the Purple Bean. That just sounds like a good target, I guess. So let's try it. You have placed a hit. Surely nothing bad could happen from that. 13 people left. Okay, you're visited by a man from the blacksmith who says, hello. Like, the place is unjust life and hard for poor folk like me. I wish to work for you instead. Sure, we got a peasant. Hooray. You're visited by a western hunter who wishes to join. His children were eaten by goblins. Okay. Scary. You're visited by a small goblin who says nothing but the words gold coin. Trapdoor? No, we'll give him a coin. He jumps and cheers in a strange goblin accent and skips away. Wonder how much 1 gold coin's worth to them. A mad beggar shouts, everyone is fake except me. I am the only real person here. Everyone else is in my head. Oh, that's an interesting thing. Begone, fool. To the dungeons, removing from the court. Well, if we were in your head, could we do this? We could kill him. Let's just remove him from the court. I'm leaving. Don't touch me. So I'd rather not trapdoor actual crazy person. Jester Sinus says, hello, Lord. I've come to read you a joke on behalf of my father, who's too sick to come. He says he wishes his material to make you laugh before he dies. What do you call a town of pretentious fairies? A kingdom of elves. Well, you tried. A traveling bard, he says he'll show you the ways of Old Orcish. I'm a decent musician. Play me a song. I was once a commoner, though I suppose I still am. Now I travel making music instead. It's a fine life. And your name, the Grunter, reveals name to Orc. Oh, we got another Grunter here. That was fine. It's better than the jokes we've gotten today. You can go. Right, next traveler, visited by a particularly ugly craftsman who claims one of your soldiers bedded his daughter again. Bye-bye. Not paying you 54 because your daughter just likes somebody else. You're visited by a traveler who claims to have found a strange orb underwater with a small stream, and the traveler wants to give you the orb. Okay, we got an orb. Sweet, another chaos orb. I'm still not exactly sure what they do, but I guess we'll find out eventually. Shady Man arrives in your court and invites you to play a coin flip game. No thank you. We do not flip coins here. I don't need to anymore. I won the only coin flip I need. Your guards bring forward a man who is accused of being part of a small gang of bandits on the outskirts of your lands. They're lying, I swear. The arresting guard. He's a known criminal. His guilt is certain. Dungeons. Alright, so public thought he is guilty too, so that's all that matters. You're visited by a farmer who says, dispute needs to be settled. A local herbalist from my village broke into my house at night and trimmed some of the hair of my elixir, for an elixir he's working. Can a man not sleep in peace? What? Yeah, return your stupid hair. That's like, why are you just going and cutting people's hair? You're not making a nest with it. You're visited by a morbidly obese village idiot who wants to join your army because someone dared him he wouldn't. Okay, cool. For honor! That's what you say. You're visited by a mad person who says the king is laughable. Thank you. My inside says, you know what? Got myself quite nervous before coming in, meeting the ruler of the kingdom as a lowly man as myself, but you are pleasantly very kind and personable. Thank you for your time and kindness. I wish you the best of luck in your time to come. Oh, it's the nicest thing anyone said to me all day. I'm gonna cry. Okay. Oh, let's just take a moment. The fuck are we doing in this game? We've done the arena thing. We've done the bank thing. I don't know if we have too many other things we want to upgrade right now. Income buildings. Could build a bigger tax office. Could try to start doubling trade caravan income. That seems okay. Arena. How can we upgrade the arena? Grand Champion's Quarters. That's fine. We like the arena. That's totally good. Productivity buildings. Temple of the Harvest, pretty expensive. Iron sights, increase from harvest. That's important. Better mining tools. That's fine for mining income. Look at all this money we've been using. Cobbled road. Look at this. We're just doing so much for our kingdom. Tar paved road. Who'd want that? Guilds and order buildings. Ooh, we can pay for a few more explorations. That might be worth my time. Yeah, you know what we're going to do? We're going to just go broke here, aren't we? I mean, eventually what we're going to get is we're going to get a... I don't have a ton of money left. I think I'll be fine with 5 right now, but your current interest at the end of the year is expected to be 5,267. So I'm going to resist temptation and not upgrade my explorations even more, although I really want to. Okay, so I don't think we need to change the laws of the land very much. Free enlistment's fine. Don't want to do that. Taxes and subsidies. Banking tax. And the land tax. No, we need the land tax. We could subsidize the arena. The scribble notes down your things. It'll cost you 1K per year, but the public loves it. Because we all love watching people get slammed here. Okay, the love cult to increase public order. That's fine. Crime policies. That's okay. What's 8? Did I check 8 before? Bandit Scourge offer 5 gold reward for bandits, longer harvest hours, forgive outlaws, force everyone to wear hats. That would be madness. To declare a different year number. We are Lord, we're King. Oh, I remember what I was going to do now. Staff. We don't have a steward. We don't have a court jester. Jester. Okay, so our champion here is 163. Champion 2 is 191. Champion 3 ends up being not that bad, 135. Let's see if we can hire a 4th champion here. We could anoint a knight to a position of champion here instead of paying all this money. Although there's some people that would be pretty good. Maybe not like arena good. But let's do a trial for you. Climb to the top of a mountain here. That way we can get some more public opinion. The knight is brought forward to explain his quest. He must make his way north to the great mountain of Saroth, scale to the top and retrieve a stone from it. Yeah. The knight returns with several wide-eye with a rocket claimed to be from the top of the place. He says, it wasn't easy, but I'm here. So we have +1 public opinion. Anoint him with a large ceremony. Yes. Old Jeremus. The knight nods, says, as I live and breathe, I swear to protect the realm of Dustmarch. Okay, so he says, thank you, my lord. He gets up and how did we do? Ask about his past. I was a famed dice player. Okay, that text is going a little too far over. I was banned in half the taverns in the land, or treated like royalty. Truth was, I just used loaded dice. So, you're a cheater. I love it. Your stats. 144. Not too bad. Okay, steward. Let's see. We currently have a little bit of gold. I've helped a lot of struggling villages and territories in my time. Used to be very poor, so I empathize with people. Be a dream come true to serve you. I wasn't having text wraparound issues like this last time. It's weird. I'm not going to beg you for a job or try to sell myself because you and I both know I'm the best at this job. That might actually be true. And he's a goblin friend, so that may end up working out. I'm a fairly decent steward, and I know the struggles. I will save every penny I can. I don't really like a money grubber here. Let's hire Anus. Aeneas? It's going to be, we're going to call him Anus. Alright, so, sup Anus. Now that we have a steward, I guess that technically means that we can set the rules for who's visiting the throne room, and our steward can deal with the rest of the things here. So, criminal cases, begging, jesters, entertainers, people looking for work, complaints, sellers and merchants, goblins, bards, rabble. We can change the rules here. Alright, so rabble's currently allowed, bards currently allowed, goblins currently allowed. Merchants are good, complaints are fine. People looking for work is great. Mercenaries, okay. Entertainers. I'm going to keep all of it for now. Alright. I think that's it. 1, 2, 3. Remember we had 1,000,000 gold? Okay, so We are attacking the independent nation of the Rajun again. And we are going to invade them. And we're going to send everyone but my peasants. And we're going to eat the fruit because we got a shit ton of it. We can use 15 in this battle. 1 barrel is enough to cover 50 of your fighters. Okay, so we got a... about time we invaded. It's the only way to truly eliminate a faction. We'll take their lands and leave them with nothing. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to... Sorry. I got my swollen foot that just suddenly itches all of a sudden. I forgot to terraform that land. Oh well. Good, let's crush them. So, just that we have a bunch of fruits is kind of overkill here. Your men arrive at the Rougean territory, prepare for battle that will take place. As you spot the strange buildings that adorn them, we attack. The Talon Prince of Purple Bean ruler was assassinated at my request. Prince Zergan Lebanon is the new ruler of the Goliath Empire Society. Alright, so I hate that I accidentally skipped that battle report. I'm trying to remember how you scroll up or down. Maybe it's page up or down. Maybe it's actually the mouse wheel. Alright, that makes a lot more sense. Advanced report. Freeadvancedreport.com. There we go. Ooh, we got a big report. Okay, so we have gold from 8 lands. We have gold and taxes. We got gold from earning here. Your trade caravans got 3 gold. Your trade caravans got 116. We earned a little bit of gold from interest. So if we had kept that money in there, we would have earned more. Your bandits pillage. Oh, we have our own bandits. We have our own bandits, so we're the bad guys now. We got a lot of gold from mining. Due to your alms for the poor, public opinion's gone up by 4. So we enlist 66 soldiers. You extend nobility quarters for 2 nights. And we turn 250 peasants into soldiers. And 75 peasants into soldiers. So we enlisted... we paid a bunch of wages. The bandits robbed us pretty hard. And we paid money here. Prince Talon, the Purple Bee in the Goliath Society, was assassinated, has been requested. As per tradition of the crowning ceremony, they kill 1/10 of all their people. You receive 13 barrels from farm. Alphin's company kill off a patrol of 13 Dust March soldiers. Spy reports the bandits enlist 31 new bandits. The kingdom of Kurt enlists a bunch of tribals. Dust March invaded and won. Kurt attempted to invade Eeyore, but lost. And our treasury increased by 995 gold. Not bad. Especially considering how much we got stolen from here by bandits. Can we do anything else to deter bandits? We have thorn-laced heavy palisades. So maybe that's not the best thing we can do here. We have 49 visitors waiting. We are currently hosting an 8-man tournament. We have a bunch of exploration we can do. Let's start with recruiting, hiring units. Okay, before we do that, let's go to the bank. And once again, remember when we had a bunch of money here? Current interest rate is 0 because your kingdom size and lack of bank tax. But if we bank tax, we'll tax ourselves. Alright, well. How do we want to do this? Let's go to recruitment again, hire units. Peasants. We have 9 peasants in our ranks. So that's going to be a little bit of a problem. We need to get... all of our peasants are getting turned into soldiers. Those knights are still good. Bandits to hire 18 beastly giants? You bet. You've hired 18 beastly giants. I love it. Alright, so let's see what we gotta do here. If we look at our kingdom report, we could try to reclaim barren land. Once again, 10,000 gold. The question is, what kind of return do we get? I think I may want to wait on that because it's like I was playing with unlimited money, but we're not quite up to there yet. Troop counts. Look at those beastly giants. That's awesome. 510 battle score. That's so amazing. Total truth strength of all units is a massive, massive battle score. So we're pretty strong. Let's explore. We're still going to go west, because west is best. Okay, so Militia Watchtower. Tell me more. Okay, well, a man within it shouts down, unfortunately, the Watchtower is part of the village of Small Haven, is just keeping an eye to make sure everything's okay. A couple of young folk engaging in lewd acts. Well, that's fun. Oh, look, a gift tree. It's considered by many across the land to be a gift from the gods. Most Denlanders believe the gift tree is the work of magic, through some take more divine gift. If I were playing an evil game, I'd totally chop this down. But we touched the tree, and it's a money tree. The gift tree has done all it can. Wagon Man's Post. How y'all doing? So Trade Post Man says, what's your name? Well, they call me Wagon Man. My birth name is Kulgar. I'm a humble trader. That's all I'd like to say. What's with the hat? Picked it up in the black market on my travels to the north. There's a fine hat shop near the port districts, I think they call it. So here's your customers. We try to trade with everyone anywhere we can make a profit. How much gold do you have? You're a reasonable reserve, but the workers here are paid very well, so we don't sit on a mountain of gold. We're going to just let them be. And we have the Great Stone of Denland. Come across a huge curved stone, as you can tell by that curve. The locals of the Great Stone of Denland, many believe the stone to be the reason that Denland has enjoyed its state of peace. We're not destroying that shit. And then there we go. So we've found some locations to the west. I think I may start turning in another direction next turn. So we have 49 people here. Let's visit the arena first. Let's watch the tournament. Right, Sir Simmerk the Hunter, the owner of the arena, stands the onlookers. Hail, great followers. I'm not good at speeches, so I'm just going to hurry this up. Blood, glory, and death, blah, blah, blah. Let's get on with it. So we have the champion that we can bet on. We can't see anything else. So we're going to bet on the champion. We're going to bet, and we're going to do another 3,000 bet. That's fine. This time I am only going to watch the fights that I bet on. So hopefully this works out. Wow, 112. And we already hit Moth the Twin. So where's the other Moth? We don't know. Oh my god, Moth is getting destroyed here. Okay, so flicks off Moth the Twin's attempt to hit him and returns with a swift blow. So Stellaria wins. Next round, we get to go against Marnin the Witless. Almost seems like this is a stacked game here. Alright, look, Stellaria suddenly has a lot more health. Ooh, 56 damage. A hit with incredible fills, and then, wow, a devastating hit. I'd like to know more about how the arena works. We have Lasso Fiend Seeker now. Final battle. I think I know how this is going to go. Lasso Fiend Seeker stops for a moment and nods at Stellaria the Chosen One. Stellaria the Chosen One flicks off the Fiend Seeker's attempt to hit him and returns with a swift blow. Stellaria takes a bow for the crowd. Wow. And then does a dazzlingly quick strike. And then the Fiend Seeker gets caught in a parry and then gets killed. Well, we have a good champion. Gotta love it. So we could have bet even more. Let's visit the arena one more time. Just because I want to see the Grand Champion stats. So we have backstory, titles, and residence. 8 wins. My parents promised me to the temple before I was born. I took up arms many times defending the monastery from outlaws. Found my taste for blood and then left. I guess it would make you the chosen one. 8-man tournament wins. Well, we haven't done a grand tournament win. Grand Champion lives in a small home down by the river. Alright. Have the Grand Champion executed. That probably means that, like, all my guards will get killed. So that's fine. Hall of Fame. You enter the Hall of Fame, a grand hallway dedicated to the fallen warriors of the arena, showing their total wins, their names, and how many careers they had to end. There's only Splatter the Tall. I guess that sucks for you. Alright. So we're not totally broke. I guess because we're not totally broke, I think I will reclaim land. Oh, this is a good reason to reclaim land. While terraforming the land, the guild discover a strange object deep within the ground that appears to be a magical orb of chaos. Still need to learn what that does. That's nice. Yes, Barrick. We know exactly why the Grand Champion is so full of rage and happiness. Okay. So what are we doing here? Let's I guess go visit the throne room. We'll see how many we can stomach here. Should be, if we manage the number of visitors. I'd like to tell everyone to go away. Set a maximum number here. I'd like to send some away to the throne room visitors. I mean, our steward will take care of the rest of this, right? If we don't... Alright, so you're visited by a wise man who has some advice. If you're hiring mercenary companies, assist their skill, not just their number of troops. 100 weak mercenaries is next to 10 elite warriors. That was very good. Tell me another. I've heard of a settlement where goblins live freely to the west. Tell me another. If you buy troops, only to sell them later, make note that you'll be losing half your money. That was very good. The man claims he has no more valuable advice to share and leaves. That was actually pretty good. You're visited by a small goblin who asks for a gold coin to buy his meat. Oh, good. He eats the coin and pukes out 2 gold coins. At least we wash them. You're visited by a traveling bard. He has to play a song to you on his lute. I'm a novice. I shall play you a song. You're still going. First off, you look like a praying mantis, so what the hell. That was good. Would you like to join our staff? He'll work for 7 gold. He's a bad bard. Yeah, I've heard worse. That's true, too. We'll just let him leave the court. Go up here. You're visited by a farmer who says the dispute needs to be settled. His neighbor broke at his gates and won't pay for new ones. Yeah, pay it. Shady man arrives. We're not flipping coins. By a farmer who claims to have come into possession of a magical fruit. He claims to be fed. Sure, I'll buy it. That's fine. We have a lot, but 10's a good price for it. You're visited by a farmer whose dispute needs to be settled. I had a bet with a local loudmouth. We arm wrestled. The winner was to take a sum of 5 gold. He lost, now he won't pay up. So, we want people to pay when they make a bet like there. He offers a gold coin. Well, it's nice. Yeah, sometimes that's poop, so I'm glad it's not poop. It's a gold coin. You're visited by a miner who claims that one of your soldiers called him an orc lover and claims that such an insult is due reparations. Dude, orcs are cool. Get out of here. The scroll said that you were kind and would fairly see each visitor. Then he balls it up and throws it on the floor before leaving. Well, you're just an orc lover, aren't you? You're visited by a farmer who claims his cattle was killed by wolves. Here, please. The visitor is unhappy. He claims one of your soldiers called him an orc lover. No. Guys, well, thank you very much. I could open the trap door for you, but we're just going to open that up. Our public opinion's up to 55 now, which is really nice. You're visited by an educated scholar who claims to have come in possession of a basket full of even more magical fruit. So we get even more. But see, public opinion 55. We want to get it even higher. You're visited by a bald craftsman who claims your soldiers burned down his farm. He says his livelihood is gone. Well, woohoo! Yeah, that's fine. You're visited by a smelly working man who wishes to join your army. Yes, please. You're visited by an experienced miner who claims one of your soldiers chopped down his apple tree. That was terrifying. You're visited by an armed man who says he will join you on the battlefield. That's very nice. You're visited by a man who claims one of your soldiers threatened to burn his village down.
Woohoo!
That's fine. Probably shouldn't be making threats. The sparrows shall worry not while they rot. Thank you for your words. Thank you, King. I truly appreciate it. Well, I mean, sparrows are no quails, that's for sure. Hello, Lord. I've come to read you a joke on my father who's sick. Why did the royal guards do a changeover? It was time to start the night shift. Oh, God. That's fine. Considering how terrible other things have been, that's totally fine. I get the pun. You're visited by a laborer who's brought you a dictionary of rude known names, which he handed by a cloaked figure in a busy market. I will take that, thank you. It's worth 60 gold. That's nice. You're visited by a morbidly obese stick collector who has to join the armies because he promised his father he would. Okay, woohoo! Stick collector, you're now a peasant. A cloaked figure who wants to assassinate more people. If we don't hire him, then does that mean he's just going to assassinate other people here? I don't require your services, as you wish. Well, hopefully he doesn't come to assassinate me, because that'd be a really quick end of the game. You're visited by an Eastern guildsman who says he stole the gold from some retired warriors and brought you half. Dungeons. Why? Because you thieved. Okay, traveling bard. Play a song on his lute. I'm an expert musician. What's your name? Okay, what's your actual name? The bard reveals his name to be Afson. What's your name? His name has not changed since the last time. Okay. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. The novice was better. That was interesting. Okay, he's an expert musician. You have a skill of 110. But you kind of suck, but that's fine. We'll keep a bard in here. Visited by a traveling acrobat who wishes to perform for 50 gold. This better give me some good ASCII animation here. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Traveling acrobat bows down. Thank you for allowing me to perform. I hope you enjoyed it. See, this is why we go through the throne room. Visited by an Eastern gambler who says he has a gift of gold for you, but he won't say where he took it all from. We're going to refuse the gift. Thanks, Barrick. Yeah, no, that's good stuff. You're visited by a southern traveler who says he found a couple of coins on the floor, but couldn't find the owner who brought them to you. That's fine. You can keep those coins. Oh, Stellaria the Chosen, on the current Grand Champion. He comes with a request that you anoint him as a Sir. Absolutely. Alright, you call the Grand Champion to your throne and gather the lords and nobles. The Grand Champion approaches and you request him kneel. He nods and bends the knee and raises a sword and declare, Stellaria the Chosen, a knight of the realm of Dustmarch. The crowd applaud here, so... In this moment, Sir Stellaria the Chosen One rises, now a member of nobility. Earned through bravery. The crowd cheer once more. That's awesome. I'm actually really happy that we got that event. By a man who says the king will always be evil once. I don't know who put that trap door in there. I guess that's my one time to be evil. I'm just a bird. I don't understand right from wrong. Visited by Mythian Brisson, the leader of the green bearded cult. Yeah, that's your once, pretty much. A mercenary group made up of 414 men. We're desperate for a contract right now. We normally charge 7388, but we'll do it for this. They have a battle score of 164. You know what? Fuck it. I'll do it. The Green Bannered Cult. Certainly there's nothing wrong with that. You're visited by a farmer who wishes to complain my king, meaning no disrespect, but I didn't join your army to fight alongside goblin scum. Nope. You're visited by a crazy beggar who says the feline will always be evil once. That's absolutely true. Felines are terrible. They can all just, they're always plotting. They will eat your eyes first. You're visited by a hunter who says the dispute needs to be settled. A rival hunter has been paying orphans to scare away game. Huh, that's a good tactic. I know it's not their fault, but this rival of mine is relentless sly. Please help me out. I like get better at hunting or hire your own orphans. No, we'll fix it. One of your guards steps forward and impresses you with the case that has divided the court. 2 women have both claimed a baby. Okay, hold, what? What? 2 women have both claimed a baby to be their own. One a thin farmer woman, the other a thick dock-working woman. Can you tell me a little bit about the baby? Okay, we're gonna give it to thick dock worker. There we go. I mean, you take it to the king. I'm not gonna Hammurabi it, that's for sure. It's like here's half a baby. You can put some water on it, it'll be a whole baby. You're visited by a traveling bard. Oh my god, another loot person. You're better than the other guy. There we go. That was a great performance. And you could be my staff. He's apparently bad. So we'll just let you go. We're not going to open the trapdoor for you. You're visited by a farmer who says dispute needs to be settled. My neighbor brought some grain for me, then burned down my grain field and tried to sell the grain he bought back to me for 10 times the price. Okay. There we go. You're visited by a scarred farmhand who claims to have come in possession of a basket full of magical fruit. We'll buy even more of it. We don't need to be buying it, but I just feel compelled to buy it. One of the soldiers tricked him out of a bag of gold. That's fine. Take it. Who claims to be accused of killing a group of traveling jesters. Well, good for you. It wasn't me. Well, I have no idea. He just assumed he was guilty. No, that's not good enough. He's not guilty. Well, that's good. It's better than putting somebody in jail or executing him for that. You're visited by a traveling bard. I'll just listen to the damn song. I think I'm gonna, we may stop having musicians come in. I mean, that was fine. I could trapdoor him, but I'm not going to. Only 8 people left. You're visited by a jester son. Here's another joke. How many halflings does it take to light a candle? You mean you trust a halfling with your candles? I like wordplay, apparently. You're visited by a knight from your army. He claims that he and his fellow knights are disgruntled with their pay and seek a pay raise of 4 gold per year. Absolutely. That's great. I mean, that's a lot. But they're knights, so... You're visited by a wood gatherer who wants to join your army. Thanks. Traveling game master. We're not going to play sudden death again. Farmer in dispute needs to be settled. A local bard in my village has written mean songs about me. Nope. It's like you came here yesterday. I'm pretty good at this. It's an elven lute. I mean, if we're kicking out musicians tomorrow, we're going to listen to all the music today. I mean, he's moving his hat. That's fine. Bye-bye. 2 more people left. A shady man arrives. We're gonna not play the coin flip. And then the next... What? A talking frog who says that he was cursed by a witch and needs an elixir. And then we get an elixir to fix him, and he says, thank you, thank you, thank you. Nice. We can arrange entertainment. Maybe we don't do that right now. Set the rules for who's visiting here. So I think we're going to go ahead. We'll keep the jesters. I just wish I could get rid of musicians. Okay, 10. No more bards. And who are our game people? I guess we'll just keep it at bards for now. No bards allowed. We're so mean. Okay, so I'm definitely going to be exploring somewhere else next time. Diplomacy here. We still have independent territories. The Bandit Horde is, they're having a good time. We can't afford to bribe them to disband for 1,000,000 gold. But if we view their troop tree, we're actually not doing too bad. Independent territories. So we're going to spend the first few years taking out the Rougeon. We don't need to probably hit them as hard. I think the Eeyore are actually dying right now. The Goliath Vampire Society is, okay, the roving community is scary as hell. So after we deal with those independent territories, we'll figure out what we're doing next. Deserters. We could hire the Imperial warriors when scouring the lands to find the location of all who deserted their banners. We could hire the deserters. Alright, so we get those. That's fine. We have no bandits, or we have bandits in the realm? Okay. Active bandit gang 0. Current bandit situation is basically non-exempted. It's a rare sight to see a bandit or brigand. The current bandit level is fine. How would I disable or lower the bandit level? There are many ways to root them out. The more obvious of those is to kill off bandits. You might also try finding a bandit-controlled locations, conquering them. That's fine. So for today, we know that we're going to end our turn here. So let's go ahead and end the turn. And we know that we're going to attack the Rougeon again. Although we may want to attack the Eric as well as the independents here. We need to invade you guys again. We're going to send half of my troops because I want to make sure that the bandits don't like attack and raid us at home. Let's send half my troops but no peasants. And you guys are going to be getting a lot of fruits. That's disgusting. Good, invading brings us glory. That's fine. We're going to crush them. Look at this territory. Alright, so mouse wheel this time. We gain a land. They lost 91. We lost 10. So we lost a few soldiers. And that sounds very violent. My lord, we are being attacked by the Rougeon. Do you want to see the battle, or can you catch the result in your turn reports? Let's watch the battle. Alright, our forces were defeated in a skirmish. So we lost 115. So they're coming after us. But we lost peasants and then soldiers. So that sucks a little bit. And we lost a beastly giant. Alright, we are under attack from the roving community. Well, that's not great. Okay. Nezel the Gnarled, the leader of your militia, has died of natural causes. Control of the militia has passed to his eldest son. The new militia leader is Bonog. That's nice. Okay, so let's read the advanced report again. Your treasury is increased by 2153. That's actually a really good increase for just a few days in. We got a little bit of bank interest here. We did lose some skirmishes. We actually lost a good chunk of troops, which kind of sucks. The vampires are not actually invading lands yet. So let's go up here. This is all pretty good. So we got money from taxes. Got money from trade. We have bandits pillaging, which is nice. We got money from a mine. That's really good. So we paid a bunch of wages, including a big chunk of money hiring people here. Okay, 13 barrels of fruit from a farm. We recruited 279 peasants. That's okay. So we keep paying alms to the poor, and we keep paying arena here, and we still made a profit. I will happily take that. I don't know why I'm clicking the screen here. Okay. So, a new day. What are we gonna do? We're gonna take a drink real quick. And I think this would normally be the time where if I was being really responsible, I would go and say, let's just do a quick snip for the YouTube VOD that's coming out here. But in fact, we're just going to carry on and for just a moment. In fact, you know what? I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back in just a few. So stick around. We'll be right back. We'll play this a little bit more. Fun times.